The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Good evening and happy 4th of July, everyone. Still tracking a couple of showers out there. Nothing severe at this time. All of the severe storms have expired. However, they are still tracking across parts of Southside at this time. That's really where all of the activity is on radar. You notice for the NRV, the majority of the Highlands and most of the Roanoke Valley, with the exception of southern Franklin County, is rain-free at this time. The Hill City and even into parts of Nelson County dealing with some heavy rain. A couple of lightning strikes still in and around parts of Martinsville, primarily to the south, and then Danville. You guys are dealing with the heaviest shower on radar, at least in our viewing area at this time. Now, the showers do extend well into North Carolina, but I have some good news. A lot of the rain that we just saw on radar is actually going to be building out between now and the 9 p.m. hour. So some lingering drizzles here and there through about 9 o'clock. But other than that, we're mostly clear and all good to go for some fireworks. By 10 p.m., partly to mostly cloudy skies still overhead, and then we're going to stay that way throughout the rest of our Thursday night. Now, all of the rain that we saw today, it was a soaking rain, especially that line that came across parts of Roanoke County. We saw it here at the station. There was a little bit of a concern that I had maybe for some flooding in some areas because we were receiving a lot of rain. And if you've noticed, the ground is basically as hard as a rock. So the rain has a hard time being absorbed by the ground. So I thought we might have some flooding concerns, but good news, we didn't. So all of the rain that we received was received well by the ground. So that's certainly some good news for the drought monitor, as we are currently in a severe drought. It's also done significant wonders to our temperatures. We were in the 90s earlier, some spots in the upper 90s, like 98 degrees across parts of the south side. But right now, temperatures anywhere from about 71 all the way up to 82 degrees. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Still feeling a little bit sticky thanks to the moisture that's in the air. So we're going to stay cloudy. The clouds are going to act as a blanket, keep in a little bit of warmth, a little bit of moisture through the overnight. So temperatures only going to get down to about 77 by 11 p.m. or so. We'll wake up with temperatures right around 70 degrees all across the board. High temperatures for tomorrow. Going to basically rinse and repeat what we saw today. Temperatures across the Roanoke Valley anywhere from 95 to 96 degrees. Lynchburg 97, parts of Southside 98, Stewart 94, Pulaski and Blacksburg 90 degrees. So lots of 90-degree temperatures for tomorrow. Also tracking heat index values. Because of the moisture that we're dealing with this evening, it's going to stick around. So the humidity is going to stick around with us. And when you factor in the dew point temperature and the temperature together, you get what's called your heat index, or feels like temperature. Across the Roanoke Valley, feeling like 100 to 105 at some times. Lynchburg Southside 105 to 110 is what we'll peak at for our feels like for our Friday. Also, because of the increase in humidity and the temperatures, there's lots of storm fuel out there. So we are once again under a level 1 severe risk for some thunder showers. Those get going around 12 o'clock, similar to what we saw today. They become more scattered around 2 o'clock, and then a line starts to get going around 4 to 5. Very similar scenario to what we saw this afternoon and evening. By 7, 8 o'clock, a lot of the rain starts to build out. So basically a copy and paste forecast, with the exception of temperatures feeling a lot warmer tomorrow afternoon. Then once we get into the weekend, 92 to 93 degrees. Rain chances linger into Saturday. We'll have a couple of showers, but the majority of us will stay dry. I think the shower activities this weekend stay south along parts of Southside and maybe towards Carroll, Grayson counties. But Roanoke Valley should remain mostly dry. Same for the Highlands.